It's the #1 show in the streets. Hoodrich Radio with DJ Scream.
It's Hoodrich Radio, yours truly, DJ Scream. I'm here. Shouts to Miranda, man. This is the new 92.3, 96.7 The Beat. And for the superstar check-in today, one of our favorite people, K.Michelle. Welcome to Hoodrich Radio.
Yes, her teeth are so bright. Look at her teeth,
y'all
bro.
doing?
We're doing great. Look at her teeth, bro.
Thank you.
You are more
Thank
than
you
welcome.
so much.
Now, we had to start this off. I'm a fan of your music. I'm a big fan of
Thank
your
you.
music.
Thank
All
you.
I don't watch reality television.
That's
I
good.
make that confession.
Oh, that's okay. That's
So
why
I
you
can't
like
say
my
I'm a fan of
music.
you as a reality star, but let's just talk about what is the difference between K.Michelle, the artist, and K.Michelle, the reality star?
I'm in your face with both of them.
Okay.
I'm very much in your face, but what I've always done with my reality, if you watch it, Mona has always been for real, like she's an artist. You know, people tend to forget that Mona was a music manager first.
Okay.
So when she met me, her goal was to get somebody on that franchise.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? An artist. And that's what it was. So I was presented a little bit different. And I made sure of that. And I was always on my business. And I knew that I was just a singer on a reality show, that I wasn't a reality star.
Okay. And a lot of times they don't like you were the first reality star per se that like people took your music seriously. You actually had hits on Billboard.
Yeah.
You know, before some of the current artists.
Yeah.
It's like you set a trend for that. Do you feel like you inspired all those people? Those people call you for advice on how to make it?
A
as
lot of the
reality star?
girls from Love and Hip Hop always call me and hit me up for advice. I like to say I'm like the OG. You know, like now you have Cardi and she's killing it, doing amazing, but there's been that gap.
Right.
And that in between. And they're just not talented. No, I'm just saying.
She said it.
No, I'm really saying.
Leave it to somebody from
people
Memphis to
are
tell you the
hard.
truth, man.
No,
They gonna tell you the truth, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we say. Like, it's just, it's really the truth. Like, you can sit in that studio all day. A lot of artists on the radio not talented. So then they see it, and then they want to do it, and then you're
think it's
sitting on
easy.
this, and you're making it look like it's a joke. You're making it look like it's easy, and it's really not.
So how does that make you feel? Because you
I
can
don't like
actually
it.
sing.
I don't like it. I hate it because coming from reality, it did great for me.
Right.
But the barriers and the things that I have to fight because of it, and every day, you know, I have to fight them. And I look on this TV, and then I see these people on this TV, and they like, oh, I'm everybody an artist. They just wake up. No, you're not. God didn't give you that.
So you're saying in this interview, I'm gonna ask you because I'm gonna be honest. Like as a
Come
DJ,
on.
I've told people like, yo, your music's not that good. Now I'm sure you're a great person and so forth and so forth, but I'll tell them that. Have you ever had to tell someone in their face, I don't like your music?
Well, I'm about to coming up.
Okay.
But no, like people always come to me and I'm very nice and I listen and everything like that. But this ain't nothing that I just woke up doing. You know, I play classical piano, I play guitar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a scholarship for yodeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I
Right.
paid for school. So this is something that's been in me. And I don't like to see people. We don't have a draft like the NBA.
Right.
We should have a music draft.
Right.
You should at least be drafted
I like
before
that.
you open your mouth.
Professional music draft.
She's cool in real life. This is amazing.
No, this is amazing.
No, I'm serious.
This is
Like we should
amazing.
have something because you don't hear any love. You don't hear no Motown on the radio. The things that we are being fed as a people, we eat them right up. And yeah, they might let this artist be bigger than the other one because you got this artist that's talking crazy and they want to keep us brainwashed. They want to keep us, you know what I'm saying, in that cycle. So when I see these people and everybody comes, oh, I want to be an artist. I kind of, Arian, what's her name, from Love and Hip Hop. I just kind of told her, girl, that's not your call. And University of Phoenix got applications every day. Everybody is not supposed to be singing.
But okay, then I always get the two things that happen when you give somebody constructive criticism on their music. First, you're a hater.
You're a hater.
That's the first thing.
Always a hater.
And then, my mama told me I could sing. How you gonna tell somebody if their mama told them they could sing that they can't sing? Or rap?
Well, mothers are to make you feel better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm actually real with my son. If he started to sing and wasn't good, I'm going to tell him that's not good. Let's figure out something else.
To make you better. All right.
You know,
Dope.
if you ask me, I won't just come to you. I'm not doing it. Just coming to you. You suck. If you asking me, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just not going to. Either I'm going to drift away. You know how people be in the studio?
Right.
And they drift away. I'd be like, oh, no, that's not the song. You know what I'm saying? For me, that ain't the song to put on the album. So I just take it serious, and I just don't know. I don't know what's going on with music. I don't understand it right now.
Right. What does K.Michelle want for Christmas? What would make you happy?
I just bought my parents a brand new house.
Okay.
Dope.
So it'll make you happy to
That
give.
made me happy.
Gotcha.
For them, because, you know, they've been in the same house since I was a little girl. I want them safe. You know what I'm saying? I want them tucked away.
Nice.
And I did that. That's what I've been wanting to do. I had to force them to move. So that's a big accomplishment. That makes me happy. So I don't really need nothing for Christmas.
Okay.
I'm good.
How do you take in all your success up to this point? Because, you know, if for the people who really followed your story, they know like this was really a long journey for you and for you to be in this position that you're in now.
Yeah.
How do you feel taking everything in?
You know what? I look at it. I pay attention. I try. You know, I make mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm just trying to fix those mistakes.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out my next, because for me, you know, I had a scholarship for yodeling. And I've always sang country. The first tape I ever got was the Judds. So I've been fighting with Atlantic for the longest about singing country music. And every album they say, okay, well, you could do it. So this is my last R&B album. I'm not playing with them. I'm done. I gave my fans a little bit of everything on Kimberly. So I watched this girl with this red wig that was going off on people, very angry at life, to get to a middle point, and you still had your issues, and now to be at a point now where I have a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just a lot of people kind of dependent on me right now, not to destroy something.
I dig it.
And that's a lot of pressure.
What's the biggest thing for you to accomplish in the upcoming year?
I met with Chris Stapleton.
Okay. So you're serious. You're serious.
Oh
Like,
no,
you're going
I'm
there.
not. I'm not playing with them.
Oh, wow.
I met with Chris Stapleton, and no one could believe I got to him. I definitely got to Chris Stapleton. I was right there in VIP, and I was sat backstage and hung out with him and Chris Pratt and sang songs.
Wow.
And drank whiskey. You know.
If you drank the whiskey, that means you're really dead.
It's official.
Yeah, you know. So we sat there and talked, and we talked about African Americans in country, and they just signed a black guy to country music, but there's never been a girl to a black female to chart in top 10 or anything in country music. It's been 3 black men. You had Charlie Pride, you had Ray Charles, and you have Darius Rucker, who tours every day making all type of money up under us.
Right.
So if I'm gonna fight, I can't keep fighting my people, you know, and for my people, and they fight me back. Like, I'm fighting for you. Like, I'm talking for you, and you're attacking me. And I just don't see the worth in that. I do see the worth in going to fight the people who have the music that I want to sing. So I would much rather go fight, some Caucasian people to break barriers for other women and something monumental. I just don't want to be, you know, Atlantic's determined she's Mary J. Blige.
Wow.
I love Mary. I met Mary. I cried when I met her. I talked to her. I love her, but that's not me. I didn't grow up. You know, I listened to her and I love her, but I got the judge. I had Allison Krauss. Like, you know, my voice teacher was Justin Timberlake voice teacher and Britney Spears and a lot of the Miss Americas. So they would run me through circuits at a young age.
You definitely think you're being limited just by only putting out an R&B album.
I'm very limited because that's not what I listen to all day. I just am good at it. Like, it's something that's just natural. Like, I can say what women think. I'm not scared. So R. Kelly was my mentor. And, you know, I lived with him. I learned. I was there through everything. And I never learned music like that from anybody. Learning how to record. Like, don't take off your clothes. When you start a song, you keep the same clothes on for the whole song. Never hand over your mic. I just got taught about old school singing G, you know what I'm saying? So I expect it. I never thought years would come down like this, where you don't hear R&B music and you don't hear singers. I never thought it would come to this.
So how do you feel about the somewhat resurgence? Because, you know, you do have some R&B artists. You know, you got Black, you know, you got SZA.
I love Black. I love her. I love them because they are new R&B and they're speaking to people, I love the both of those artists. Like I genuinely love the both of them.
So is that why we might not hear you on a lot of features and a lot of like hooks? I'm sure a lot of people reach out.
I'm not doing that.
You're not doing it because you don't feel it?
I've done features with the people I like. You know, everybody like Ross, Jeezy, R. Kelly, Gotti, everybody. But I'm not very big on those type of features because I don't know where they're gonna go, what's gonna happen to them. You know, I just kind of stay in my zone. Like I don't mess with people till they mess with me. I'm very much. Let me just stay chill. I'm chilling over here. Everything's kumbaya.
Right.
And let me just do what I'm doing. So I don't do a lot of features and stuff.
Okay. Any movies in your near future?
Probably so. I'm thinking about that. I have a restaurant here.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I opened up my own restaurant. I'm about to do the second location.
Okay.
It's great.
What's the
You
first
can go.
one?
It's called Puff and Petals.
Where is it?
It's on Edgewood, and it's beautiful.
Okay. We're in there, bro.
Yeah, we in there.
No,
In there
y'all
like
can
somewhere.
go. It's tomorrow on me. Y'all can take y'all girls, whatever.
Okay.
Hey.
And no, it's like Instagrammable. Like our drinks like float off the table. We have like drinks called like cigar on the beach, and it's like I put graham cracker crust, and it looks like you're on the beach with the mini towels and the cigar, and the drink tastes just like the cigar on the beach.
Right.
So I did very creative things. So
now we're gonna judge you. Like we're fine chicken wing connoisseurs.
No.
Take chicken wings very seriously.
I'm
Kay.
from
No,
Memphis.
seriously.
Exactly.
I got some amazing. The food, my food reviews are amazing because I'm a foodie.
Okay.
So that's taking up a lot of time for me, and I have a second one coming. And like Jack, I have the Jack Daniels endorsement. I'm the first African American ever endorsed by Jack
Congratulations.
Daniels. Thank you. And once again, I told Atlantic, I said, hey, they said, so who do you want to partner with? I said, Jack Daniels. They said, they ain't did nothing with nobody but Frank Sinatra and the Dave Matthews Band. I don't know if that's going to happen. And the number one buyer of Honey Jack turned out to be African-American women. And they wanted to get in business and learn more about our culture. So it was authentic. And I now have my own drink. It was an endorsement. Now I have my own Southern Peach drink. It's in 14,000 stores. And it's growing in March. And I went in there, tested the flavor, everything. They gave me land, everything. So I really love them. And they are really letting me be me. The only thing they asked was that I didn't show my nipples, and I kind of been doing it. So I kind of got to get back on it and stop showing them. So
Free the nipple.
yeah, I'm so used to it, you know what I'm saying? And I just like, oh God, you really just posted that picture, So, but they've been working with me. They've been very much supportive.
Speaking of anatomy, what was the whole blow up in the headlines about the K.Michelle's butt reduction? K.Michelle's butt reduction. Is that something that you did already or about to do? Or?
I was doing like little lipo here and there, but I'm really on the 12th of January. I am going to get the foreign objects. Like, we go get these butt shots. And we don't tell the people at home that it costs a lot of money to get them out. And they don't last forever. So my butt was doing this.
Oh, wow.
And it's just, I'm little. I've gotten smaller.
Right.
And, so I'm going to take the butt shots out my butt. And it's been a real journey and a process.
Wow.
I never thought I would be sitting there in a doctor. Like, I can't even, I had to go to an orthopedic surgeon because it's hard for me to walk at this point. And they're saying it's really heavy. You're really little. That's probably affecting your knees.
Wow.
Everything. So they're going to get it out on the, in January. So I'm excited.
I feel like more people need to hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah, women do, they don't be telling. I don't like that. I don't like for God to get nobody no platform. And all you doing is just beefing. Say something.
Right.
Say something. My daddy is a Black history professor. And I used to, basically live where Martin Luther King was killed. I used to live in the Civil Rights Museum. They made me stay there, and I was a tour guide. My daddy didn't let me work. I Foot Locker or nothing. He Afro, everything, sent me Black HBCU. Everything was that. So I just try to tell girls the truth.
Okay.
And we respect you for that.
Thank
Absolutely. Absolutely. Talk about your new project. It's called Michelle.
It's called Kimberly.
Kimberly. Okay. Sorry.
It's called Kimberly, the people I used to know.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm getting back to myself. I feel like this character of K.Michelle has been so real, but the things that I was raised on left. The morals that I had My mama giving me all them years, they was gone. And you start looking at your child. I got a 14-year-old. I'm sitting on the bus with a party bus for him, and they rapping. I'm trying to F K.Michelle. I was like, oh, I'm in a twilight zone.
Which rapper said that?
Some rapper in Memphis. It's a new rapper in Memphis.
Was it Black
Memphis? Was it Dolph? She said Memphis.
No, it wasn't Dolph. I know
Black
them.
Youngster and Dolph are from Memphis?
No, I know both of them.
Okay.
It wasn't them. It's a new rapper in Memphis, and he says, I'm trying to K.Michelle, and all the kids knew the thing. And I was like,
Were you offended?
cut that off. I just was shocked.
Were you shocked with?
Wow.
I was shocked that they were saying it, and the little boys was so excited. So I just want my child. He knows I'm feisty. He'll tell you my mama crazy, but they also need to know other things about me.
Right.
At this point, you seen the beef. People try to make me be this villain. They never talk about anything I'm doing. I go out. I pay my fans' bills every month.
Wow.
I go out on my own. I go through the DM. We verify their story. And I pay like 2 fans' bills every month, nonstop. It's been like a year and a half.
Nice.
Because I don't get to go to church on Sunday.
That's dope.
No.
That's what's up. Well, we appreciate you pulling up on Hoodrich Radio. Let everybody
Thank
know
you.
where they can get the album, and tell us some of the highlights from the album, like the single and some of the records that are kind of dear to your heart.
You can get the album everywhere. It's number 1 on Billboard R&B.
Okay.
Right now, it's trending there, so I'm excited. It'll be my 4th number 1 R&B album.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I did a song called Kim K. It caused a lot of issues last week.
I heard about that.
I just said I wish I could be a Kardashian so I could be black. That's what I wrote. That's how I felt.
That's a bar.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to, they can do everything. They can go wear cornrows. When I wear cornrows, I can't go to work like that, but you can wear that in Vogue.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I got teased about my lips. Now y'all trying to get my lips. You know what I'm saying? And I like them because they building an empire. But let's be honest.
Did they say something to you?
No, they shouldn't say anything to me.
I'm just curious. Cause
I wouldn't.
Right.
I didn't down them.
Yeah, of course.
I just said, you get to be a real black woman.
Right.
And they make me try to change to be more like y'all trying to get like us. So I just wanted to talk about the culture appropriation with that record. And yeah, it was a lot of things, that they try to make it beef. They don't ever want the truth.
Right.
So the album has truth. I did a record with Chris Brown called Either Way. I was excited. I sent it to him. He sent it back the next morning.
Nice.
And I really respect him as an artist. So I was happy to do that. I work with Gotti. I always work with him. Every album. That was the first person to ever offer me a record deal.
Who's the person you got to work with in the urban genre before you slide into that country genre?
I'm done.
You're done?
No.
This album gives them everything. It gave them the mixtape K.Michelle that I started with to the growth. I threw a little country, and I'm out of here. I'm going to Nashville on Thursday.
She's done.
Wow.
Now I've been scared. As bold as I am, I'm like, this could really work. Like, they just signed a Black Boy in Country. They are open. The number 1 country song sound like a hip-hop record
True.
right now.
That's true.
With
That is
Georgia
true.
Floyd.
Yeah,
And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That sound like a hip-hop record, right?
It's true. It's true.
Country don't play them games. You got to go down there. You got to work the chitlin circuit. They have to see you. They're not playing. It's like a cult. But once you get in there,
You win.
you in there forever. You can sing that until you It ain't no age limit at country.
Right.
You can sing it. And that's what I grew up in. I'm related to B.B. King. That's my cousin.
Wow.
Like, we do blues and good music. I can't play in this urban arena right now because I don't want to play. I don't want to play with them.
Fair enough.
I want to play with them singers. I never seen nothing like Chris Stapleton in my life live.
Yeah.
I never seen nothing like that. I want to do that.
But we're speaking it in 2018. We're coming to the show. You're going to be at some big stadium with 100,000 people.
Yes.
And
You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
better come. And y'all
we
better
pulling
go
up.
to my restaurant. And y'all
We're definitely
better
going to the
bring y'all
restaurant.
girls. Everything
Restaurant.
on me.
Hey, everything okay?
No.
with
We're going to
shit?
the restaurant.
No, everything on me. I'm going to make sure y'all try all the food, all the drinks.
We got this
Have
on
a good
camera.
time.
Yep, it's on camera.
No, I'm really good about that.
Well,
So
we
many
know.
people been coming,
It's on
like
camera.
Kiki Palmer, even all kind. Escape. Tiny's always there. Like, I have like a regular clientele of
Dope.
artists that just come in. They love it. Like, Tiny's like, that place is amazing because girls love it because it's beautiful.
Dope.
So you gotta come. So bring the girl
coming.
you trying to get in the bed with and marry.
No, I'm
And
I'm
marry.
locked in. I'm not trying to get in. He
Oh,
might
well,
be trying to.
Bring her.
Man, hey.
Bring you a new girl. Y'all come. And I got everything this week. Just let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. K.Michelle, we appreciate your time and your energy.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming to Hoodrich Radio. Much success to you. It's the new 92.3, 96.7 The Beat.
Thank y'all.
That was dope.